Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hello, good afternoon. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Hello, hello. Test out the mic. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Please let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please can you let me know in the comment section before I go on. Today's one is not going to be um, a long one. It's going to be a quick one. As you can hear in my voice is still not that clear, so it's going to be a short one. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, I know you can hear me. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be like dissecting the Iyabo Lizzy Anjorin situation and what has led to this unending enmity between both of them. It seems to be a lot from Lizzy Anjorin's side. You know, they get to this extent of dragging each other. That's why Iyabo's case was denied in court or was actually uh, scattered in court. Maybe I should start from there. And what had happened is that Iyabo filed a case against Lizzy Anjorin for bullying. I think that was since 2023, I believe. I don't know why it took so long for the court to pick it up, but the case was there for that long. But unfortunately, or fortunately for Lizzy, unfortunately for Iyabo, let me put it that way, the case was thrown out of court and is due to Iyabo's lawyer. There was someone on Twitter that actually broke it down. This person is not in support of any way, just like Lizzy wants you to take side. It's either you are on her side or you are her enemy. So this person is actually not like, oh, I'm on Lizzy's side or I'm on Iyabo's side. The person said they were in court and they see everything went down. And this person decided to share their opinion of what went wrong, how what went wrong happened, how Iyabo's lawyer actually destroyed the case for Iyabo. So, and what this person said is that when the lawyer filed a counsel to Iyabo, it was this counsel supposed to fill some type of form and appel the date or something on it. But this person decided to put the date after they had already put in the court case or something like that. The writ of, let me see, I'm trying to see if I can share this lawyer's thing. I don't know why is not coming up in one place. It's not a big page on Twitter, but the person actually, breaks everything down and literally talks about how the case was thrown out of court. This is the one that brew a new fracas between them, that Lizzy Anjorin decided to start mentioning Iyabo again. Okay, yeah, I think this is the case. Yes, this is the case. I'm going to go through it on Twitter. Let me add it to the page. So this is what happened. Please, as you're coming in, can you please click the like button? Click the like button, please. Click the like button. Click the like button so that people can know I'm back on live. And sorry, my voice is somehow today. I hope that with the microphone you guys can really hear. That's why I push the microphone so close to my mouth so that you guys can really hear. So I'm going to share the screen to you guys and we can all go through it together. And this is what this person said. Ruling was delivered on preliminary objection in a defamation case between Nollywood Queen Iyabo Ojo claimant and Lizzy Anjorin defendant. And let's just say someone's legal career might be hanging by a thread. Wallahi. So, God, coming. Okay. I'm trying to make it big, but Twitter is not okay. Yes. Yeah, it's coming up now. Okay, so this is what happened. Yabo's lawyer had filed a writ of summons. The case was assigned to a judge and it was served on Lizzy. But Lizzy's legal team filed a PO. The writ wasn't signed by a legal practitioner, which under the rules of court is a fatal defect. No signature equals no life. So, step three now, here is where it went from technical blunder to legal crime documentary. After the writ had been served, the claimant's lawyer applied to search the court's file. Totally normal move. The court approved it, no problem. Babu Masala yet. But during the search, sis added to sneak in a signature on the writ. That's Yabojo's lawyer sneak a signature on the writ, yes, Ifa, after it had already been served to Lizzy Anjorin without the court registrar's knowledge. She literally sneaked a signature there. It wasn't signed before they served Lizzy. After it has been served to Lizzy, this lawyer, I don't know whether it's charge and bail lawyer, like a thief in litigation night. What she didn't know, Lizzy Council had already obtained a certified true copy, CTC, of the original unsigned writ, and same was attached as an exhibit in the PO. So the fraud wide open, too damn clear. The erudite judge, very calm while reading the ruling, but after the ruling call, I heard bege and it explode in fine legal grammar. Even law school students in court collected straight causation and judicial thunder. I'm not joking. Ultimately and unfortunately, Iyabo's suit was dismissed. No other way, no alternatives. Our lawyer was ordered to pay 500,000 to Lizzy. It's supposed to be more, and a warning that wasn't even subtle. Chai. A counsel owed Iyabo's lawyer's brief and he was directed to deliver a message. Tell her to appear before me without fail. Because if she doesn't, the file goes straight to the chief judge and possibly to the legal practitioner disciplinary committee, LPDC. And if the LPDC handles it, Auntie might go from wig and gang to wigless and sanctioned. Worst case scenario, suspension, on her name struck off the roll of call. May God help her. All for what? Trying to edit a mistake like the court is Google Docs. And the saddest part, if she had simply withdrawn the writ and refiled properly, she could have avoided this entire embarrassment. But no, she tried to do mix, fix it after service. Silly. Now she may lose more than 500K. She might lose her career. Moral lesson: tone down your Jankara practice. Once you file, don't touch it again like it's hot stove. And if you mess up, own it, withdraw, refile, don't lie. Because our judge may forgive a mistake, but not a forged correction. Please, is this the reason the case was dismissed because of the lawyer's misconduct, or was it due to lack of merit since Lizzy didn't specifically mention Yabo's name? Also, what's your opinion if a lawyer hadn't committed the crime? Do you think Iyabo would have won the case? So now that's why this person explained these are the reason the case was dismissed. It's not that Lizzy would have won or Iyabo would have won, But the way Lizzy is painting it is as if she won the case. Uh sorry, Iyabo lost a shop, a business place. I think it was few days around the time that the case was dismissed. It was dismissed due to Iyabo Ojo's incompetent lawyer. Because if the lawyer is competent, you are not going to be, changing, doing switcheroo, changing stuff on the writs that you already submitted. It costs you nothing to withdraw it and refile it. After all, Lizzie is not running away. The reason will always be there. Why are you in a rush to file a case? So this is the situation that happened. It's not because the judge think that the case is not valuable enough to proceed. It's not because the judge think that Yabo doesn't have a case. No, it's because of Yabo Ojo's lawyer stupidity. That was why the case was thrown out of court. And like I read to you, the lady even said that Yabo Joe's lawyer might lose her license to practice, more than 500,000 that she was asked to pay. It wasn't Yabo Joe that was asked to pay Lizzy and Johnny for the mistake. It was the lawyer that was asked to pay. Yabo Joe might now pay the money. So then Lizzy started claiming victory. But before we get to that, what really caused their fight? That is what we really need to address. What caused their fight? Or do you guys want me to go into Mohbad's situation first, then end it with Iyabo Ojo and Lizzy and Anjorin, dissect everything after talking about the lawyer's case? Because I think the Mohbad and VDM situation is not going to take long. I can quickly, run through that and, just come back to this Iyabo Joe's one, because this Iyabo Joe and Lizzy and Jorin's case, I think it's high time we really get it right and stop with this nonsense of Lizzy coming out to claim victim all the time. She has been claiming to be victim of everything that happens to her. Anytime anything happened with Lizzy and Tony Abraham, Lizzy was the victim. Lizzy and Saheed Balogun, Lizzy was the victim. Lizzy and Ronke Ojo, Lizzy was the victim. Lizzy and Iyabo Ojo, Lizzy was the victim. Lizzy has always been a victim. There is no time Lizzy wants to take accountability for anything. Lizzy has always been in the right. And what traits do you see someone like that having? Please, if you can tell me in the comment section, I will really appreciate us to get that conversation going. I really want to know. In the meantime, let's quickly talk about this reason behind VDM. I've told you the reason, to be honest, but I realized that a lot of people still fell for it. But thank God, unlike the last time, when emotions was really running high with Mohbad, just crying and everything. Emotions was really running so high that time. And a lot of people really went with whatever it is that VDM was feeding them. I know he has garnered more, uh what do you call it? They call themselves something, I think is rattlesnake. Rattlesnake. I think it's rattle or rattlesnake. I can't really remember. But it's similar to rattlesnake. Maybe it's rattle then. Maybe rattlesnake. This community that he has gathered, he has they are in this formation psychosis to the extent, like I said it, and I'm going to give you an example. I'm not just making it up. He kind of put that seeds of doubt. He plants it. He know it's going to germinate simply because of the toxic community he has gathered. I will call them toxic because a community that you have, that we cannot have a conversation without them cussing out someone's mom, cussing out someone's dad. This is the person, this VDM, the leader of this gang. I'm going to call it a gang. This is the person that was going so wild, saying that Iyabo Ojo abused his mom. But this is follower. Anybody that tried to have adult conversation with them, I realize they cannot have one. they always result into abuse. Like, how do you even cope with that kind of follower with so much venom and toxicity in them? It doesn't last long. It doesn't work in the real world, because a lot of them will eventually get themselves in trouble. And like I told you, they were going through. Baba Mubad said the day Baba Mubad put it out that now is gunning for Naira Marley and Sam Larry to be held responsible for the bullying of his son. The following day or 2 days after was when VDM started doing the image cleaning up for Naira Marley and Sam Larry. And he did that by sitting down with interview. I bet he must have planned an interview with Naira Marley himself. But unfortunately, because people did not still accept that interview the way it should be accepted, because this person, like I said, is one of the neutral person on Instagram when it comes to Mohbad situation, Temilola Shobola. This blog doesn't take side with no one. This blog is always just focusing on Mohbad, the justice, how Mohbad can get justice and everything. So this blog, I will say, is one of the uncompromised one that is out there, that is always, fighting for Mubad, irrespective of whatever it's going on. So if you don't know, I've been doing like every Sunday talking about this interview that VDM has been having with the people in the camp of Mubad, people that are affected, that have fights. My sister, Olabisi Rotidi, how are you? See the way I'm still struggling to speak, oh, but the show must go on. I can't stop. So then I quickly want to run through this Mubad situation. I think it will be better if I get it out of the way. So now VDM has concluded his findings by having interview. The comment section is so funny because with Temilola Shobola, I know a lot of them, they knew as well that this Temilola Shobola doesn't have support for, whether it's Wumi, whether it's Babao, whether it's everybody that is fighting for justice. This blog is neutral. You can tell that this person genuinely really wants Mohbad to have justice, and everything that comes out, this blog will just put it out like that. And this is the conclusion of VDM interview. After having an interview with Baba, I listened to that interview, you know, some truth, some lie, some things that he has said from the beginning, but the story has changed several times. With Baba, I'm not going to lie to you. Baba's story has changed several times as well. Same thing with Prime Boy. Same thing with the other guy that he brought. All of these people has changed their stories severally that you can't even keep up. But the good thing that is we have internet, and internet has been keeping up with everything. So everything they said, you will still go to some blog whereby maybe they are in support of Wumi. They are putting out what this person has said before and what they were saying now. So you can see like there is difference in what they said in the beginning and what they are saying now. And the way VDM has conducted the interview, maybe because he doesn't do interview before, like he is not one of his strong suit, is not one of the thing he's been doing before. You can tell that there's no pushback, there's no following question, especially when they give him stories. And all I see is that he is just trying to dent the image of Mubad more, in despite that this guy is no more to defend himself. Just like some people say in the comment section that when will you interview Liam? Some are taking a mic and saying that, oh, the only person left for you to interview now is Mubad himself. He's lying in the mug. Go and interview him so that he can defend himself. Because the way VDM conducted that interview, it was so disrespectful to the legacy of Mubad, or to his death, or to, I don't know how to put it, because he keep hammering on his drug abuse. He keep talking about, oh, his drug use. As is he in debt? Is he this? Is he that? Why is he owing you Sam Larry? He asked Brian Boy as well. Does he take drug? Is he indebted to some people? Does he owe drug money? You know, all these stupid questions that the question needs to be directed to the person involved, or maybe the closest ally to them, maybe the manager or the people that book his shows. You know, even if he's doing this thing, this guy is gone, he can't defend himself. All we know is that all he said and all he did before his demise. So then VDM interviewed the dad, and the dad, say all his lie, and this is his conclusion. I believe the Nigerian police, let me see, because he needs to become the judge, the jury, and the executioner at this point. That is what VDM needs to become, because the way he's going about it, I think he should take the case to court, because in the process of him doing all this interview, the inquest actually came out and they've concluded Baba has done a personal inquest into, like, personal coroner inquest into what's buying this guy. After the government has done their own, that Baba said is not satisfied, is not satisfactory enough, he went ahead and rent some other people. He went ahead and employed some other people to do the coroner inquest on his son, and he's still claiming that it's because of that he has not buried his son, even though he hurriedly buried him. And all these VDM cronies are saying that, oh, Baba is sorry for doing that, he already said he's sorry, is accepted. But every other people's excuses is not accepted, but Baba's excuse is very, very well accepted. So then this guy came out and said that I believe the Nigeria police was compromised in the case of Mohbad. Also, the justice system that handled his case is very corrupt and was compromised. Baba Mo saw the lifeless body of his son on the floor, and he asked the people he met in the house what happened, but nobody could answer. The police should have arrested everyone in the house, but they didn't. Instead, they were arresting Prime Boy and who spent 4 months without being charged to court. Till now, Baba Mohbad doesn't know what killed his son. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Sorry, that was not part of the reading, because he said Baba Mohbad, till now, Baba Mohbad doesn't know what killed his son. And I said that's a lie from the pit of hell. Simply, Baba came to Oyinmama. Baba has become this celebrity that has been granting so many interviews, and Baba claimed that I know what killed my son. That was the way he was saying it. And the man, Aderoju, said, "Oh, really? What killed him?" Said, "Ale ló pa, Ale ló pa Mohbad, Ale Wumi ló pa Mohbad." So then, saying that you don't know what's buying your son now is a lie from the pit of hell. He already told us. So VDM doesn't know what he's talking about, and likewise Baba. And he will say that I will seek advice from my lawyers to know what we can do. What did Darosha lie? Why did Darosha lie to Baba Mo? That Mo was fine when he had actually buying. And someone actually leave a good comment here. He said, it's not even this one, no. Said from dragging her with DNA initially, which failed to interview everyone around him, just so you pin the death on the wife. I is referring to Wumi, the wife. Her only crime was being Mo's wife and was around him when he died. We will see how this goes. Keep going. I'm watching to see the end of this interview, just to clear some people's names of the case and pin it on the wife. LOL. Now, see, it's not just because, see, he's a lady, he's a guy. People are waking up to VDM devices, what he is doing, why he's trying to divert people. And now, he said that VDM should have asked Mohbad's dad about his own private autopsy. If those in the house couldn't answer and justice system is compromised, then his own private autopsy should have told him what by Mohbad. Now, how's then they break news of death to people not on the road? Obukodudu. So the Nigerian police no fit arrest this mumu boy. Now a lot of people are not eating it. And I'm telling you, normally before, when you come to blog like this that is neutral, You get what I'm saying? That is neutral. You will see a lot of people supporting this VDM, but now a lot of people are waking up to his shenanigans, and they know it's a shenanigans because this thing has been going on for 2 years. The lawyer came out. I'm going to go through what the lawyer said. Let me remove this. I'm just trying to read comment for you guys to actually see that yes, some people are actually waking up to his mischievous way. A lot of people knew that all he was trying to do is trying to distort everything so that the attention can move away from Naira Marley and Sam Larry. People like VDM, they are called fixer. They fix celebrities' image through their PR. They kind of become like a agent, fix celebrities' image, and they collect fixers' money is a very high price that they collect, and their job is to do anything, use any means, destroy anything on the way to fix someone's image. So see, a lot of people are waking up. Shine Roll Bobo said, let's allow VDM take over Mohbad case and take his findings to court, and he either get the justice he's working for or justice of the truth catch up with him. Baba Mohbad also deserved to be arrested and interrogated since he also once claimed he know those who killed his son. He said Alelopa Mohbad. See, I just told you about this. Baba said it on Noimama. I can't forget. He said it in so many interviews that Alelopa Mohbad. That who is the Ale? Baba hasn't told us. So now that you know, why are you disturbing us? Just go straight to the alley and accuse them or charge them to court. So now he says, so to you, he's telling the truth. He didn't know. No one told him indeed. So Wumi in a bereaved state at that time will be the talkative. Make it make sense, Baba Dudu. Stop throwing your narrative in our faces. Court don't talk at the appellant court now. So now, a lot of people were going off on him. Temilola, please be mindful of what you choose to share from this guy. Some of us follow your page because it's different and refreshing. Kindly don't feel the need to post everything he says, which I'm not going to be in support. He has freedom to do whatever they want to post on their blog. So a lot of people were not really, like I said, see the way this person credited this blog as well. Because see, a lot of people are waking up to what VDM is doing. Said, I'm watching to see the end of all this interview. It's just to clear some people names of the case and pin it on the wife. LOL. So all I will say in all of this is that VDM is not fighting for any justice for Mohbad because he refused to speak about anything. It is well, my sister. It is well. VDM is just trying to clean up Naira Marley and Sam Larry's image. VDM is not trying to get any justice for Mohbad. To all his rattlesnake that thinks that this guy is doing something, he's doing something, we're gonna see like he's gonna be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. The court inquest has already let me see if I can find this lawyer talking about the conclusion. The conclusion is that after the autopsy, even though they will come out and tell you that, oh, there is nothing that happened, this did not happen, that did not happen, the lawyer has already come out now. I think it was Baba's lawyer that was talking in front of court, that the court has concluded that it was negligence that paying this guy due to the injection that was given to him by the nurse. So now they've recommended the people that were supposed to, be charged criminally. They have recommended that the lawyer take the case up to the appellant court now. That is where the case will now start for criminal. And this lawyer also mentioned that and Naira Marley and Sam Larry will also be charged for their bullying. Like I tell you from the beginning, I don't think I really want to speak anything about this case again until they come to conclusion and give the justice, and maybe all these fools and VDM can really apologize to Wumi for putting something on her that wasn't her fault. Because I know VDM is smart, he know what he's doing. Whenever the VDM comes out and mentions somebody, he's literally directing people to attack the person. That's what he does. He's not saying it because, oh, yeah, I'm fighting for justice, for the voices. No, he is doing it so that people can attack this person. Did you see the person that was carrying placard of Iyabo the other day? I don't know if you guys see that. This person was carrying placard saying that Iyabo, putting up Iyabo that Iyabo will die, this will happen, this will happen. Then the shop got burnt, his business place was burned down, and this person was still blabbing and saying that, and so what if this happened? After all, Iyabo is this evil that did not let Mohbad get justice. Everything, this person is just paying lip service to everything that VDM is saying. Literally not their own thought, not anything they are coming up with in their brain. They were literally, voicing out the things that VDM is feeding them. That is why I said that this is really dangerous if this guy continues this way. So then Iyabo show us a letter that she collected some months before then. Apparently, some people has threatened her. Some people has sent her a threat letter saying that in 3 months this will happen, that will happen, before the wedding of the daughter. But after the wedding, the person still went ahead, and when the shop got burnt, the daughter released the letter whereby this person is threatening her. And this idiot guy still came out and was still talking about, yeah, what if it happened? Shop Jonah, this will still happen to you, that will still happen to you, literally taunting her, saying that for real, people like that, I wish Iyabo can actually arrest them. Not arrest like that, like for bullying, cyber bullying. This person can be charged for cyber bullying. I wish Iyabo can take that up and get them charged for cyberbullying. And something happened eventually along the line after this guy has been cyberbullying her, a shop or establishment got burnt. They might invite him for questioning because he literally was part of the problem, saying that uh oh, Iyabo did this, Iyabo did that. If you understand what I'm saying, carrying a placard, and then maybe 2 days after the shop got burnt, VDM came out and said that, oh, him and Iyabo, they get to sit down and speak about things. And Iyabo, he was literally saying sorry to Iyabo and all that. Then this guy came out and said that if VDM, that when VDM says sorry to someone and VDM said they sit down to talk, then she must be a good person. Like, I'm like, oh my days, a whole agbalagba that you don't even have any cell brain left to think for yourself. VDM is the one thinking for you. Anyway, so this is what the lawyer said. The coroner inquest, I'm coming. Let me share quickly. I might not share the entire thing, but this is what the inquest has come up with.
She has the sense of justice. She has the sense of balance. She has the sense of conscience. She has the sense of history. If you listen to the verdict, you see clearly that the coroner analyzed all of the 17 witnesses, including the 2 other police officers who testified, making 19 witnesses. And if you follow the narration, you will see that about 4 or 5 patterns emerge. The first one is the fact that late Mohbad was harassed, was molested,
By
and was
Naira
in
Marley.
a troubled financial state before his death.
Wow.
The society that want to protect him
Mm.
did not rise to protect him.
Yeah.
He was feeling unsafe. He was feeling rejected. He was feeling dejected.
Mm.
And he had fear for his life because of series of assaults.
Yes.
And those who were responsible for those assaults were mentioned,
Of course. That's Naira Marley
like
and
the
Sam
corona.
Larry.
The second issue is this: as parents, we all have responsibilities over our children in their upbringing and the way we monitor their activities. The corona reference the attitude of the father, and the father should not have hurriedly buried
Buried. Mm. Mm.
Lake Toba. That is an indictment
On the
which,
father.
in a way, beclouded the clarity of
You can
actual death, cause of
you can
death.
see it.
You should not see it in the realm of an indictment of the family. When you look at the Muslim world, you bury somebody almost immediately because you don't close. You understand? But in this case, Mubad was not just an ordinary person. Mubad was an international celebrity.
Yeah. International
Everybody
superstar.
was interested in because of his death. To that extent, the father ought not to have hurriedly buried him
I like the
because of
father is there.
his
That's
life.
the father
Who
behind it.
gave birth to the child? Who is the major person to be happy today?
Yeah.
Again, the corona pointed out that he failed drastically. A,
Good. See?
hurriedly bury him. That destroyed opportunity for proper process
These are the things
and understood
VDM is
that the
not going to
conscience.
share to
Again,
his
he descended
follower.
on the
That's
wife.
the corona inquest outcome.
That the corona, that the wife did not take the step that she ought to take as a wife. When your husband is sick,
You
you
call the
have to
family.
deploy the best medical facility to take care of you, not an auxiliary nurse who is not qualified. And then you look at the long hours for which treatment was administered on the late Mohbad at home.
Mm.
When by virtue of her knowledge, she ought to have approved the medical facility. That gave rise to some responsibility, which the law will take care of. Again, the auxiliary nurse was not qualified. They have recommended prosecution for them, and many of them in the society. What of the police? Now ought to have properly investigated the petition of the man when he
Exactly.
was crying for justice. No,
They
the
did
police
not do
act
anything.
on the petition. The coroner said they should go and investigate.
Aha.
That means that all those who are has haven't molested or harassed Mohbad have questions to answer.
Of
And then
course.
what the advocacy should be now, it should be proper investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of Mohbad, particularly his cry for justice on assault and molestation.
Exactly. This man said the Lord without saying much. I don't know if you guys understand what he's saying there. So, what he's literally saying is that the police that were supposed to investigate the bullying and harassment of Mubad that did not investigate it. So now they need to do that because all this harassment and bullying is part of this thing that surrounded his quick demise. And why is that? Like I keep saying it, Mubad was so scared for his life that even if the wife want to force him, except if he's unconscious, will the wife be able to get him into any hospital? He was so scared for his life to the extent that he doesn't even want to go into any hospital because he believes that wherever hospital he goes to, Naira Marley's tentacles will be there and they can actually injected him to death. So this guy was so fearful for his life. Anyway, may his soul rest in peace. And I think this Baba learned from this, saying that Ogo Elome Elo, when the Mohbad died, you get your Ogo back. I've never seen that in my life. So anyway, that's all I have to say. And with this VDM, don't let him deceive you. I understand you guys like him, you guys love him. You want to follow whatever he says. Don't let him deceive you. Now the case is going to court. There is going to be prosecution for the people that bullied him. So irrespective of whatever VDM is trying, it's not going to work. They're going to investigate it. They're going to bring them to justice. They're going to, bring them back to court. They said, oh, with the case, no, it's not going to happen. All these, this lover lied, this person lied, that person lied. It's done. All these boys, don't argue with them. Rattlesnakes, they're going to be rattlesnakes. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about the fact. All they care about is whatever fact VDM feed them. And VDM knows that and is using it to his advantage. Even the educated ones, like I said last week, they are mostly educated illiterates. Because, and he needs to please, VDM, please, enlarge their vocabulary. I don't want them to be using that sentiment and emotional anymore. You please try and enlarge their vocabulary, give them some more so that they can be saying that and stop telling everyone you are just emotion, you are just emotional. You put emotion. Some of them don't even know where to put it. They just put it in the word. Yes, sentiment. It's a sentiment. Like it's so annoying. I can't stand these people. It's even VDM, I can stand. His rattlesnake is the one that I can't stand. They are just snakes all over everywhere. Anyway, moving on. Back to Lizzy and Jory now. So now, this case, I'm doing it together because it has to do with Iyabo. You can clearly hear the lawyer. Iyabo name was not mentioned. This man even mentioned about Baba was condemned for hurriedly burying the Mubad. And now Lizzy Anjorin is claiming that Iyabo Ojo was the one that killed Mubad. She has claimed that. I'm not forming it. A lot of videos are out there of Lizzy saying so many things. So I'm not sure how she's going to get out of this if Iyabo Ojo actually employ, a good lawyer, a really good one. I'm not sure how she can get out of it, to be honest. And someone was trying, just like I am. I really want to understand their case. Why did Lizzy hate Iyabo so much? Because if I'm looking at where the hatred is coming from, I won't look at Iyabo and say that, oh, Iyabo, why did you hate Lizzy so much? It's more or less like Iyabo more or less make fun of Lizzy. Whenever Iyabo Ojo comes out for Lizzy, she is making fun, taking jabs and making fun. But when Lizzy comes out, Lizzy is cursing, like big curses, cursing Iyabo Ojo and making so many accusations, talking about evidences. And whenever Lizzy show her evidence, the evidence does never ever correlates with whatever Lizzy is accusing. And I'm going to show you one of this sort of evidence and tell me the correlation between this evidence and whatever the Lizzy is accusing Iyabo Ojo for. In the meantime, while I look for this evidence, I try to understand why they were fighting. And someone has said that, oh, it's because Iyabo Ojo asked Lizzy to call her auntie. Like Iyabo Ojo is demanding for auntie. That was, the person said that was what Lizzy told them. That this is the reason her and Iyabo Ojo have always been at a loggerhead for years. That Iyabo Ojo is demanding for her to call her auntie. So Iyabo Ojo made a video, debunking that never happened. That ever, she has never in her life ask Lizzy to call her auntie. That even we can ask some other people in the industry, that she has friends that she's older than for like 12 years, 10 years, which is true. Because I know some of her friends that are very, very young and Iyabo just still relates with them. I'm not speaking up for her, but I'm just saying, like, I know like two ladies that was friends with Iyabo Ojo, and I know their age, and I know Iyabo Ojo is quite older than them, maybe about 5 years older, but Iyabo Ojo is still like really good friends with these people. They were even in the daughter's wedding. So I don't think she minds. It's more or less like mutual respect. It doesn't matter if you are older than someone, but as far as they can be respectful, I don't think there's anything wrong in that. So then Iyabo came out to debunk that. I'm going to play that video. But in the meantime, let's say that it is not because of Auntie, but me, I know why Lizzy Anjorin is bitter. And let's just say it out there. Lizzy Anjorin sound like a very bitter ex. You know, when you leave a woman and they are like scorched earth, I will bring heaven down because you left me. That's the way Lizzy Anjorin is acting. And I'm going to tell you some other things that might, contributed to it. But everything boils down to the recent fight. The one before, the previous one was about Tony Abraham, I believe, because Tony has always been a child to Iyabo Ojo, saying that my godmother. Lizzy never likes that. Lizzy is one of these people. We all have people like that around us. And I call people like that toxic. These people, whenever they fight with someone, they don't want anybody they know to speak to them as well. They want you to fight them. Somebody like me, if you have me as friends, Omo, Otishio, because I'm not going to fight your battle for you. Take your battle to God so that God can fight it. I'm not a fighter, I'm not a warrior of you. I will fight my own battle. Whatever, because battle is too much for me to fight. Why will I now be fighting your own battle again? So I'm not that person. I have someone like that in my life that whenever anything happens, they want me to join and fight the person. And whenever they settle with the person, they now want me to settle with the person. Ejo, báwo no change. Caribbean tin ṣerú ẹ̀. Caribbean tin ṣerú ẹ̀ yé mi. Me understand it. I don't understand that bit. Whereby you fight someone, I need to fight them. And when you start talking to that person, you want to force me to start talking to the person. It's more or less like a control. And I don't do very well under control. Like, I don't do very well. Whenever I see like you are over controlling, it's a bother to me. So you're not going to get your wish. So then, this is what Lizzy posted and claimed that this is evidence that Iyabo Ojo was the one that started everything with her. And this is her evidence. I'm going to play it. I think it's a short video. It just doesn't make sense to me, but I want you to watch it and tell me if this warranted Lizzy to say that it was Iyabo Ojo that started and pick a fight with her.
Sílẹ̀ sórí péjì mi wàá sọkún kíkorò lórí ara ẹ̀ lórí ọmọ ẹ̀ èyí àsọkún kíkorò lórí ẹ̀ tó bá fi bad comment sílẹ̀ lórí péjì mi ọmọ
See,
nǹkan tí mo sọ.
causing people already to not leave
Guys,
bad
ẹ
comments.
wo fídíò yìí, ẹ wo iṣẹ́ tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ń ṣe jẹun. Ǹjẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ń fi èmi àti ìdílé mi ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ subject wa sí bully.
So now she's saying that Iyabo Ojo is using her and her family to take donation, and she subjected her to bullying. And this is the job that Iyabo Ojo does. But I want you to watch this video and see how Iyabo Ojo has been using Lizzy to collect donation and also subjecting her to bullying. Watch.
Láti fi gbà bára ni. Tí mi ò bá provide evidence ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín.
This is
Ẹ̀rí
Lizzy's
mo ṣe àbúrú
evidence of
tí Ìyábọ̀
Iyabo
Òjó
Ojo's
ṣe. Ẹ wo
bullying
fídíò
her.
yìí.
Where's the account? Oh, if account is see. Opinion now, opinion, what opinion? So that woman one bed. Àwọn tí náà wò bá àwọn kí bá àwọn olóṣìtò àwọn olórí àwọn olówó àwọn alálùbárí kan àwọn máa ń bá tó. Pin account ẹ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lè bá máa fi love and like hùn ẹ́. Oh my God, pin your
I'm
account.
going to explain it to you in English
Yes.
because they speak
Guys,
Yoruba
make sure you
somehow.
support her, please. Support her, support her, support her. She needs all the help, love.
Òun lọ́lọ́pàá ṣe block account mi. Náà ṣe block account mi. Láti ìgbà yẹn wọ́n ní pé mo wá ṣe DNA test wọ́n ní kí n kọ́ ọmọ wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ dẹ̀ ti wà ní kóòtù nítorí ìgbà tó gbé mi lọ sí federal airport tí mo win. Mo kàn ta sùn wọn pé kí kó wá máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ.
Okay, to one bed. Guys, please support her, support her. She's a single mother of 3. She needs our support. IY squad.
Fọlá tó ṣì ń struggle láti wọn tó máa jẹ, tó ṣì ń struggle láti wọn tó máa mu. Someone that is still struggling to feed her children, struggling to see how she's going to take care of her family. We will see. Because I am also a single mother. And I will not stand and watch you people do this to her. That's Alagbon, we will dey there. The court, we will dey there. Yes. Where you people, Liz, Anjorin, and your husband, I'm talking to both of you today. Wherever you people want to take this Fola Tinubu's case to, I will be there with you.
That is the bullying.
We will see to it. Do you understand? We will see to it. You people should allow this lady with her 4 children rest. 4 children she has. Ṣé wọ́n máa gba ọkọ kan tún ìwọ nìkan kan ló máa kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ married man.
ṣé ẹ ti rí ṣé ẹ rí pé onírọ̀ ayé pátápátá ni Iyabo Alice Ojo ọmọ Fẹtúgà ó ní ọmọ 3 ó yá ó tún sọ pé ọmọ 4 ṣé tí Mr. Lawal ló bá fẹ́ Lizzy ṣé Iyabo Ojo máa di rádaràdà báyìí all in the name of donations. Ẹ wo bí Iyabo Ojo ṣe dá nítorí donation. Ṣé ẹni tó gbé wá ẹ ṣáà gbọ́ tí Fọlá sọ fún Gistlover wípé kọjọ kan máa bully Lizzy nígbà tó dọ́dọ̀ Iyabo Ojo ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Iyabo Ojo sọ ẹ wo bí Iyabo Ojo ṣe turn everything upside down.
How?
Ẹ wo kéèsì Naira Marley irọ́ pátápátá ni.
Okay.
Iyabo Ojo mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ó ń ba ayé àwọn èèyàn gidi jẹ́ ni.
See, did you see the way she throw Naira Marley in there?
Tẹ̀sán ransom Iyabo Ojo máa níyìn lára ni.
Now claiming that she's asking for ransom. She needs to provide all of that in the court documents now. I believe Iyabo Ojo's lawyer or lab that kilo kan.
Ọwọ́ ẹ ti tàn ẹ́ jẹ ó ti fàárọ̀ ọjọ́ ẹ ó ti fi ṣèrànù ó ti fi ṣòṣì lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ bó jẹ́ ṣàwọn tó ń ta pitó ó jẹ́ nǹkan kan nínú ayé ó jẹ́ nǹkan kan ẹni bí ní ẹ èèyàn burúkú ní ẹ bó ṣe ṣe fún Jẹ̀ṣà nìyẹn tó parọ́ ọmọ tó ṣèkà fún bó ṣe ṣe fún Naira Marley àti Sam Larry nìyẹn bó ṣe ṣe fún Lizzy Anjorin.
Why is she putting other people in this?
Lórúkọ tí ẹ ti máa jáde. Of course anybody can help anybody. Anybody can help
so what's the point?
But not
what's the
bringing another
problem?
person down. Fọlálapá olójú olẹ́sẹ̀.
Oh!
I've said it many times.
Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Anybody can help anybody. But Fola Lapa, Fola Lese. I'm going to explain who Fola is for people that do not understand this. The lady Iyabo Ojo was talking to, her name is Fola. That is the person that was married to Lizzy Anjorin's husband before the man turned himself to orange or maybe chocolate. Still Lizzy Wagba. When Lizzy now snatched this man, because the lady now cried out, she had the audacity to cry out against a celebrity that celebrity snatched her husband. Then that got Lizzy so angry. But because a lot of people heard that, despite that Lizzy snatched this man, Lizzy now started harassing this lady with police simply because the lady comes out. I made a video about it. You can check my channel. You will see the video. That was the first time I heard about this lady at all. And I was thinking it's a lie until I started seeing picture of Mr. Lawal and this lady. Then this case went on to like Facebook fracas. And this lady called Lady Polodi, Tonakpo something. This lady took the case up, and before you know it, they turned it to Facebook fracas between each other. Lizzy started paying some people to attack this lady. Then some people started rising up and attacking the other people. You know, with Facebook, they always have one side here, one side there, that they always have fracas. But in this situation, because some people were supporting Lizzy being paid, this Fola couldn't even afford to feed her children, talk less of paying someone. Now, Lizzy was complicating all these things by herself. When you talk too much, that's why I always say these words. It's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all the doubts. You are saying that Iyabo Ojo is using your family, your name to do connection or collection, taking donations, and in the same breath, you said Iyabo Ojo should find a job. This lady already has a job. That's a defamation. She has a job. She has a business. She acts. She do all sort of things. But in this donation thing, Iyabo Ojo was actually collecting donation for the lady, not for herself. She's on a live video with this Fola, the lady you see going, rolling on the floor, saying that Lizzy has took her to court so that she can do DNA, because the moment she comes out, Lizzy said it wasn't her husband that owns all the children that this Fola had, that she already has kids before. And then they want to do DNA. I'll let you listen to the lady, but I just want to clear this video because Lizzy herself already cleared it. She said there's no problem in helping someone, but Fola Lakpa, Fola Loju, which means Iyabo Ojo can help someone else, but not my husband's wife. No, don't help her. Help somebody else, because that's what she's alluding to here.
ẹ bá mi béèrè pé kí ni ti Ìyábọ̀ Òjó kó
Like,
tó
why
múra
is
kọ̀ọ̀kan
Iyabo Ojo
nítorí
trying
ọ̀rọ̀ tó
to
lọ
save
bàbá
her from
Ìyábọ̀ tí n
her?
bá bí ẹ owó tó pa nílé DJ Splash níbi tó ti ń ba Naira Marley láyé jẹ́ tó ń parọ́ drugs mọ́ báwo ni sharing ratio lọ́dọ̀ DJ Splash kí
Did
ló
you
lọ kọ́
hear?
nínú owó yẹn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó àṣírí ẹ ti tú.
This DJ Splash actually came out and said thanks to Iyabo Ojo. This was another person that Naira Marley ruined his life. The drug that Naira Marley forced into this guy has run mad. So Iyabo Ojo now took him to all these rehabilitation center. Iyabo Ojo paid some and raised some donation in account of this boy's mom. It's not in the Iyabo Ojo's name. Every donation has always go directly to these people. So I don't understand what Lizzy is talking about. This made me realize that Lizzy is sick. For real. She really needs help. I'm not trying to take sides. She really needs help. For
wọ́n bá àwọn
real.
èèyàn lórúkọ jẹ́ torí donations ni ló wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yes go and work àṣírí ẹ ti tú bèbí ti ṣẹ́jú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ni sharing ratio account tó ń pín nìyẹn àti donations tó gbà tó o bá fi bad comment.
Because now, do you know that this Fola now has a home? Somewhere she can call a home. Yeah, she should get ready. I know Iyabo Ojo is not going to let it go this time around, especially with the threat on her life, with the way Lizzy Anjorin has been going with curses, cursing out her family, making curses here and there. And since the lawyer did not explain to Lizzy Anjorin that because this judge threw this case out of the court, simply because of Iyabo Ojo's lawyer mistake, trying to do charge and bail, it doesn't mean that Iyabo Ojo cannot file another case against you. But now he has already destroyed herself, mentioning her name before. Everything Iyabo Ojo was saying might not be able to stand in court because Lizzy only called her Adotoshi, Shepeteri, so many nasty names, and calling that Fola Enue show. But in this case now, it's very clear that she is talking to Iyabo Ojo. And I know that the problem Lizzy has is actually coming from the fact that Iyabo Ojo saved this lady, the husband's ex, Lizzy Anjorin's husband. Iyabo Ojo saved the lady from Lizzy Anjorin. I want you to hear what the lady said, and I will show you a video where the problem actually started. Listen to the lady and you will know that she's a quiet person. She's not the way Lizzy is painting her.
mọ anything òun máa pa ọ̀tá mi 10 million ló máa fún adájọ́ máa dẹ̀ gbàgbé kéèsì yẹn kó parọ́ nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn o confam lẹ gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ yẹn o nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn ó máa bribe nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn
See? She said
ọjọ́ kìíní
Lizzy
àná tó gbé mi
Anjorin
lọ
keep
sí police
bribing
station
police, and this girl said her life
tèmi àti
was
làtí lọ
destroyed
jókòó
until Iyabo Ojo came along.
ọlọ́pàá tán gbé mi lọ tó fi lọ tì mí mọ́nú mọ́tò ìjọ tí mo dé láìfù tí mo ṣe pẹ̀lú àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ ló fi náà àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ ń parọ́ mọ́ òun tẹ bá rántí láìfù tí mo ṣe ńgbà tí wọ́n lọ tì mí tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi lọ já ayé wọn láì ṣe mi ọlọ́pàá tó ń lo àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó máa ń lo àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ló ti ń lò láti ilẹ̀ láti fi threaten ayé mi tó yẹ pé mo máa resume sọ́dọ̀ àwọn yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé mo lọ sílé ibi iṣẹ́ ni
Wow.
lójoojúmọ́
She
fóònù
said
mi
she
méjì ló ṣì
resumed
wà
to
lọ́wọ́
police
wọn
station
fóònù mi
every day
méjì
because
ló
Lizzy
ṣì wà lọ́wọ́
Anjorin
àwọn
has
ọlọ́pàá yẹn
already, stationed that
inú
police.
mọ́tò
Even
Lizzy
though she's
Anjorin
claiming that she has
àwọn
hand to work,
ni wọ́n tì
but
mí
she
sí
was
ni
not
mo wọnú
allowed
ẹ̀
to because Lizzy Anjorin is always arresting her
wọ́n
with
ṣe mí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
those police, harassing
criminal
her
ni mí
every time.
mò ń bọ̀
And this lady also
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé
said in the
criminal
previous
ni mí.
video that Lizzy Anjorin want to
Mo
force
ń bọ̀
her
eléyìí níbi tó ti
do
mo fẹ́ wá
DNA
ibì kan tó ti
for
tì mí mọ́
3 kids, but
táwọn
this
ọlọ́pàá
lady
yẹn
said
tó
she
ti tì mí
only
mọ́ ni.
has 2.
Ẹ ti ṣẹ́rí bíbà ẹ̀ ọjọ́ tí àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ wá gbà mí nígbà yẹn woman yẹn mi ò lè gbàgbé ẹ̀ láyé mi sẹ́
I remember that
because
day.
ó fẹ́ kọ́ta mi wálẹ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ń jọ yẹn
to arrest her.
tí ó bá ń ṣe àwọn tán dúró fún mi
And Iyabo Ojo
ó wá ń gbógun tẹni ẹlẹ́ni torí pé wọ́n dúró
to take
torí
this
pé inú
out.
kan
I've never seen
inú re wọn wọ́n fi ṣe mí láàánú wọn mọ̀ mí rí wọ́n dúró tì mí
It's not
tó bá yẹ pé
normal.
àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ mi ti wà pẹ̀lú àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ máa ti ṣó mi pẹ́pẹ́ gidi ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ
I think that is what
nǹkan tí ò ráyè ṣe fún mi yẹn tí máa ń rojọ́ fún àǹtí yẹn tí máa ń ké wọ́n máa ń fi mí rẹ́rìn ni wàláhì àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ máa ń fi mí rẹ́rìn tí máa ń sọ pé nǹkan báyìí báyìí ni mo ti fẹ́ nǹkan báyìí báyìí wọ́n á máa rẹ́rìn pé àtórí pò mọ ẹni tí wọ́n máa fi mí rẹ́rìn ni ilé ayé sú mi débi pé orí ọ̀tá mi fẹ́ yí tí máa parọ́ kọ́ lọ́n jẹ mí yà àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ ló sanwó mo ò sọ kíní ilé ni mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń sọ for the first time lé online ni orí ọ̀tá mi fẹ́ yí débi pé mo ń lọ gba treatment lọ́dọ̀ special doctor.
She's going to therapy.
Àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ ló sanwó ẹ̀ tí mo bá parọ́ kọ́ lọ́n jẹ mí yà woman yẹn ló sanwó ẹ̀. Woman yẹn ló sanwó ẹ̀.
She said she's going to therapy.
Woman yẹn ló jẹ́ kí n rí mìíràn mi pé mo ṣì ní hope ní nǹkan tó ti ṣe fún mi tọ́mọ yìí ti ṣe fún mi. Wọn ò gba kọ́bọ̀ àfi tèmi bá tó bá tún fẹ́ fún mi lówó.
She's saying that Iyabo
Ojo love me as if
from the donation.
I'm a family. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹbí adẹ̀sí dẹ́bí because ẹni tó love mi débẹ̀ orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọn ó lójú celebrity ó kì í tẹ́ ṣe celebrity. Níbi tí mo love tí mo fi love woman yẹn dé ó lójú èèyàn tó lè allow kí wà tiẹ̀ jọ máa kẹjọ kó wọnú yàrá ẹ̀ débi pé orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọn ni mo máa ń sun orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe ẹni tó múlẹ̀ ayé le kò dẹ̀ wọ́rì wọn ń fojú pààyàn rẹ̀ wọn ń fojú wọn pé mo big jọ ẹni ilé Ọlọ́run bá ń gbọ́ I love that woman so much. Orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì kan náà lájọ ń sùn orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọn mo máa ń wọ aṣọ wọn máa wọ̀ wíìgì wọn gbà mí tàbájọ ń jáde máa ń jí wíìgì wọn gbà mí tẹ́lẹ̀ pé máa fún mi lépò pé orí ẹ̀ dàrú kinní kan wàláì tàlà tí mo bá parọ́ níwájú ilẹ̀ àtọ́lọ́run ọlá yẹn á gbélékè gbogbo ogun tó bá gbé Lizzy èèyàn lè ṣe dáadáa káyé ẹ̀ má dà kí tí ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ kò possible ni òrí òráyé ẹ̀ ni ó wá ń wé àtàmú mátàmú ìwọ táyé ẹ̀ dá ìwọ táyé kinní kan no be juju be that ẹjọ ẹgbẹ́ra yín síra yín.
It's real juju. I don't understand it. Why would you hate this woman so much?
Ó wá ń sọ pé kinní kan ayé ò dá ẹni táyé ò bá dá ọmọ bí táyé ẹ̀ máa wà ó rí yàtọ̀ ni ó jura wọn lọ gidi gan wọn ò dẹ̀ ever pé bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe nǹkan fún mi kán wá rí pé kí wọ́n máa sọ lé kinní kan láyé wọn ṣe ẹni tó yẹ pé máa ṣe nǹkan ṣe nǹkan fún yàn tó máa dúró pé ó láti wá ṣe kinní kan ó yá wá lọ ṣe kinní kan fún mi jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé mo ṣe láyé.
She's just praising Iyabo Ojo that Iyabo Ojo has never requested her to do anything for her.
Kò níyàn lára kò ní mí lára kò ṣe kọ́kọ́ tó ní mí lára kò wọ́rì wọn ò wọ́rì ibi tí máa jókòó tó bá jókòó sí ni máa jókòó sí àwọn tí mò ń wà pẹ̀lú true wọn àwọn tí mò ń wà pẹ̀lú wọn bí ẹ̀dá ò lè súnmọ́ bí tán bá wà true woman yìí wọ́n jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ kí n ní hope nínú ara mi mo lè ṣe nǹkan fúnra ara mi.
She said now she can do things herself. She can pay her children's school fees.
Gbogbo àwọn tó bá súnmọ́ tó bá rí pọ́n ṣe mí lórí àbó súnmọ́ mi gbogbo wọn ló máa bú ló máa ṣépè fún tọmọtọmọ gbogbo àwọn pípé kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe fún ẹ kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe fún ẹ ara ló kàn tẹ́ pé ìyálé mi ọmọ yìí ọmọ tí mo fọ́kọ ẹ̀ yìí ó ti ní level jù mí lọ mo ní level jù ẹ lọ náà nísìn gbàgbé pé kíní bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀.
So this Fola said she's just angry that she now have level. Yeah, Fola is very vulnerable and that is why she's taking advantage. Of course, she knows. So now she's mad at Iyabo Ojo because with Iyabo Ojo behind her, she couldn't do all she normally does to her. And this lady decided to come out and be like, no way, you're not getting away with this. This is a lie from the pit of hell.
One drag, one rubbish, one paramo. But all I know is that àfi tí ò bá sí Ọlọ́run nìkan ló kù. Àfi tí Ọlọ́run ò bá ní ká máa ṣòdodo ló kù. Àfi tí Ọlọ́run ò bá ní ká máa ṣe dáadáa nìkan ló kù. Tó bá jẹ́ pé dáadáa lọ́lọ́run ní ká máa ṣe. Tí Iyabo dẹ̀ ń ṣe dáadáa, tí ẹ̀yin ayé tẹ̀dẹ̀ ń yí fún. Iyabo ló máa borí o. Èmi mọ̀ yẹn ná. Because gbogbo oore tí Iyabo ti ṣe ni wọ́n sọ di bí fún. Ó mà ṣe o. Iyabo, wàá borí àwọn ọ̀tẹ̀. Ìwọ ló máa borí torí onínú rere ni ẹ́. Iyabo máa ń dúró tìyàn ni. Mo rántí ọ̀rọ̀ nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ló dùn mí jù. Ó dùn mí because jẹ́jẹ́ ni Iyabo wà lé ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Torí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ti pè mí tẹ́lẹ̀. He had called me before and told me that he was going to come to Canada, and I said no problem. Then later I heard that he was arrested. And I said, I didn't know what to do. I called Iyabo. Iyabo was in our house. I called her and I told her that she should please try and help me, that they've arrested them. That somebody called me and said, Baba Jesha has been arrested. Iyabo now said she was going to call her lawyer. Lawyer. Please ask Baba Ijesha that while he was in this police cell, who sent a lawyer there to bail him? I did. Iyabo.
Wow.
Lajoro lawyer lọ pé kó lọ bail Ijesha lọ́jọ́ yẹn lọ.
Wow.
Béèrè lọ́wọ́ Ijesha. Ijesha òkè. Ó wà láyé o, kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe, ó dẹ̀ máa bọ́ bí tó wà yẹn. Ẹ béèrè. Èmi àti Iyabo la rán lawyer lọ. Ìgbà tí lawyer dé, lawyer wá sọ pé wọ́n lè béèlè pé ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú rape.
Because he has no say in the
People are so tomode.
Of course, he has no say.
Iyabo dẹ̀ ní kò gbọ́rọ̀ ọmọ sọ́tí, kò gbọ́rọ̀ ọmọdé, kò gbọ́rọ̀. Kò gbọ́ pé wọ́n fi ìyà jẹ èèyàn.
I'm listening to you for the first time. I'm sorry, you guys, that we segue into some other things about Iyabo. It's about Iyabo because now they are blaming her for Baba Jesha. Wow. I didn't even know she was the one that started, to help Baba Jesha.
Iyabo mama Mohbad o, wọ́n ti gbà tó lọ London. Wọn ò kí ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà tó lọ London ni Mohbad rí o. Tí Mohbad bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ipe wọ́n bully o. Òun ló fi lọ gbọ́ rẹ̀ sórí ìgbà tó gbọ́ pé kú. Kì í ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n relate, kì í ṣe pé wọ́n ní ìkọ̀kọ̀ papọ̀. Ore. Bó mi mọ̀. Olórí òkè Jésù ti kò tó. Àfi tí ò bá sí Ọlọ́run nìkan ló kù.
I don't get it. It's VDM.
Because mo mọ̀ wípé
the wife and not Naira Marley. And I'm going to say it. When they said someone died, there might be something going on in their body. Maybe they have high blood pressure, they have comorbidity.
Iyabo. Aniláyé àǹtí mi. Ọlọ́run rán yín iṣẹ́ ni. Ẹ parí iṣẹ́ t'Ọlọ́run rán yín. Iyabo máa dúró tìyàn gan. Iyabo will stand by you. Iyabo will support you. Iyabo will do everything to make you happy. Iyabo doesn't like to see people suffer or cry. Iyabo will give what she doesn't even have to other people. Iyabo wants everybody to be okay. I wonder why she's going through, why they are dragging her name like this.
Yeah, because
I stand by you. I'm here for you. because I know you're a good person.
If I'm like
Ẹ wo
that
ọjọ́
up
yẹn
there, I
tí
bet I
kan
will
lady
be in
kan jáde tó
situation
ní
of Iyabo
ó
for
gbọ́mọ
so
lọ́wọ́ ó ṣe
many
gbà. Mo
times
sọ fún àwọn èèyàn mo ní
because I'm similar
mo
to
ní
her.
Ìyábọ̀ tèmi mọ̀ ní Ìyábọ̀ ò mọ̀ rí. Nígbà tí mo máa pè Ìyábọ̀ àǹtí mi rí rí mi mọ̀ rí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń bá orúkọ èèyàn jẹ́ èdè bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Ẹ wo Tanzania ta lọ. Look at the Tanzania we went to. I was in my hotel room when Iyabo just sent
Yeah,
me
you know,
a
Princess,
message. Hotel fully paid.
why
I was
don't
like,
you
how?
drag her?
I know you're
The
spending money. I
princess
didn't
that
come here to
started
come and collect money
the
from you. I've
business
paid for
of
my
course, they
hotel.
won't drag her, kò ní
I had to
status
go downstairs and tell the receptionist. They asked them why do they collect double money. Told them to refund her money. That's the kind of person she is. She doesn't care. Even when it's not convenient, she wants you to be happy. She wants everybody to be happy. I don't know why she has to go through all this. Anyways, because she's
No,
a
it's
great person.
normal. It's normal.
Ọmọ ológo nǹkan tó ju wọn máa rí
Yeah,
lélẹ̀.
that's it. It's normal.
Iyabo.
She's gonna go through that, but she will
And I'm
overcome.
saying it. People that, it's not everybody that knows you very well. I do. Mo mọ̀ ẹ́ dáadáa.
So
You're a
anyway,
good person.
this is where the problem of Bra and Fola came up as well. Because she went to this woman's shop, this woman talking now. That was where she went to in Canada. And she saw the type of bra that this Fola was selling. And before you know it, she was on live. This Lola Lao, senior actress that now lives in Canada, she now said that Iyabo Ojo, they buy me advertise or something like that. And Iyabo Ojo saw the brand. Auntie Lola, ẹ̀yin náà ń ta bra Fọlá Tinubu, sweetheart bra. She doesn't know this Fọlá Tinubu. Everyone get to know Fọlá Tinubu through Lizzy and Anjorin simply because you took her husband from her and you refuse the husband taking responsibility over his children with Fọlá Tinubu. But then nobody is saying anything because wọ́n mọ̀ pé ní wàhálà ni Lizzy. Then Iyabo Ojo mentioned that the night of that day or the following day or like less than 24 hours, Lizzy did a live video for Iyabo Ojo and she started dragging Iyabo Ojo. And that is what pissed Iyabo Ojo off. Iyabo Ojo now went live herself after that video Lizzy did. That is when Iyabo Ojo too now went live. Fola Tinubu heard about Iyabo Ojo mentioning her business, and she said the moment Iyabo Ojo mentioned her business, she was selling. The bra was selling out fast without paying for the advert. She started selling out on the bra because a lot of people were, I want this bra, but Auntie Lola is in Canada. And they were saying, where can we get it? And Iyabo Ojo said there was a lady called Fola Tinubu, you can get it from there. The bra started flying off the shelf. So when Lizzy came for her, Iyabo Ojo now made a video. All this thing is not that I saw. I was privy to know when all these things started happening because then I used to do my video very often. So Iyabo Ojo did a video. I have a video about this thing. So Iyabo Ojo made a video and during the live video, this Fola Tinubu now calling. It was Instagram live. That's when Iyabo Ojo now pick a call and the lady was going mad. Like, me, a big celebrity like Iyabo Ojo, puts me in a call. They know my name. She was so ecstatic. She was so happy. And before you know it, Iyabo Ojo now said, obviously everyone heard what has been going on. But Lizzy did not stop oppressing this Fola Tinubu. Then Iyabo Ojo now said people should donate to her, people should buy from her. If you want to give her money, you can give her. Please, IY Sexy gang and everything. More or less like advertising for her and also telling people to donate to her if they want to donate. And this thing really riled Lizzy up. Oh my God. This thing got Lizzy so angry to the extent that the video I played for you, that was the video she's now using as evidence that it was Iyabo Ojo that started it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So now, this Fola Tinubu in that live video, this is the first thing she did. She put a disclaimer out.
disclaimer. John torí Ọlọ́run Lizzy Anjorin bo mo ti family mo ẹ show ṣièrè. Níbo ni mo ti family mo ẹ? Tony Iyabo Ojo wá dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ family show. Tani family
That's
ẹ?
what I'm saying. You're literally
Ṣé mo
calling
mọ̀ ẹ́
this
rí ni?
lady your family
Báwo la ṣe jọ
simply
jẹ́ family?
because they did not
Ṣé
allow her
family
to
mi
suffer.
no, ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ máa gbà mí kẹ́ family ni ẹni tó fẹ́ wá tó ní kó wá ṣe DNA test. Báwo mo ṣe family mo ẹ?
Disclaimer.
Ṣé mo family mo ẹ ni? Kò yé mi.
So that's the lady. The video is really long.
She asked me to do DNA test.
Everything. How they
Tẹ́lẹ̀ mo kọ́kọ́ wò pé èmi ò ṣe kíní, mi ò worry. Àwọn èèyàn ló ní rárá wọn ṣe àti ṣe díẹ̀ níwájú làtọ̀ ọba tó ní mi tí mo máa parọ́ kọ́lọ́hún jẹ mí yà tí èmi àti ẹbí tí láti nígbà tí mo kantasu nígbà tó gbé mi lọ kóòtù lọ́jọ́.
The lady countersued them when they took her to court to come and do DNA for her. 3 or 4 children. And because this lady now countersued, he now is not police anymore. It was police that was trying to force her to do DNA where Lizzy choose. But some people started getting in this lady's hair. I think it's people from the Facebook fracas. And when these people now stand up for her, they got her a lawyer. And the lawyer now said, no, this lady claim is 2 kids. So then the judge told them that you need to do DNA for 2 kids. That is when Lizzy refused to do it. And since then, they didn't do the DNA, and the guy is not taking care of the children because obviously Lizzy is the one with the money. So then this lady is now coming out because everybody is saying that where is Fola? Because Lizzy is claiming that this lady Lizzy is claiming that this lady is her family. So this lady came out as well, literally saying that I'm not her family. So this is why Lizzy is accusing Iyabo Ojo of killing Mohbad, saying that Iyabo Ojo destroyed people's life. It was Iyabo Ojo that do this. It was Iyabo Ojo that did that. Ijalaro Tamboro. The part I don't understand is that how did you take someone's husband, did not allow them to do anything for their family, yet claiming that they were the one that did evil to you? I don't understand it. I'm still trying to understand it. I'm still trying to understand it because you are criticizing Iyabo Ojo for trying to help a widow. Can you imagine that? Did you imagine? Did you hear what she said? Lizzy Anjorin. This is Lizzy Anjorin justifying abuse. This is
kó lè bá mọ̀ wípé mo detest ẹ pẹ̀lú orúkọ ẹ pẹ̀lú wà ẹ.
Ṣùgbọ́n she detests Iyabo Ojo.
Ọbẹ̀ sí fọ́ lálẹ́ ní station. Kí ni tó ṣe fún Jẹ̀ṣà ń fún mi trauma dọ̀la.
Did you hear? Rapist apologist.
So téèyàn bá tiẹ̀ lọ níṣòro tó wá àwọn association èèyàn. Ẹnu association dẹ̀ ká ẹ. Ẹnu association ká ẹ tó ń tẹ́ pé.
Now, I need you to hear the beginning. What she said in the beginning.
Tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà bá dóbò tó bá fọ òbò ya, jẹ́ káràtà lọ dájú ẹ̀.
Did you hear that?
Ó bọ́ síta ọbẹ̀ sí fọ́ lálẹ́ ní station.
Did you hear that?
Kí ni tó ṣe fún Jẹ̀ṣà ń fún mi trauma dọ̀la.
Did you hear that? Baba Jesha that she's talking about, that she's saying that even if Baba Jesha destroy Kuchi of a child's Kuchi, that's what this lady is referring to. That what is Iyabo Ojo's business, even if Baba Jesha did that to a child? That why is Iyabo Ojo sticking up for this young 14-year-old? This is what Lizzy is claiming. This is really disturbing at this point.
Mo wò pé so téèyàn bá tiẹ̀ lọ níṣòro tó wá àwọn association èèyàn. Ẹnu association dẹ̀ ká ẹ.
Hey, this is a rapist apologist.
Ẹnu association ká ẹ tó ń tẹ́ pé ẹnu association ká ẹ ni kò yẹ kó tó yìí.
Wow. Wow.
Tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà bá pààyàn tó bá jalè, jẹ́ káwọn tó jà lólè, let them bring him to justice.
Wow.
Ó dẹ̀ bọ́ sí tó dẹ̀ fọwọ́ lálẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ ń pé máa yẹn, ó dẹ̀ rí pé time tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gba ambassador ni.
Wow.
Ìkànnì ẹ.
Oh my God. Lizzy, I've not heard this
Tí
one.
bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà bá dóbò tó bá fọ òbò ya.
Wow.
Jẹ́ káràtà lọ dájú ẹ̀.
What?
Ó bọ́ síta ọbẹ̀ sí fọ́ lálẹ́ ní station. Kí ni tó ṣe fún Ìjẹ̀ṣà ń fún mi trauma dọ̀la.
Did she just say that?
Ó wá ní kó má dárúkọ mo ń wú ẹ ni. Kí mo
Oh
fẹ́ dárúkọ ẹ
my
fún.
days.
Kó lè bá mọ̀ wípé mo detest ẹ pẹ̀lú orúkọ ẹ pẹ̀lú wà ẹ. Ìwọ tó sọ pé màmá let peace reign ni ó máa gbọ́mọ sin ni. Abo ya wèrè ni. Ṣé o mọ nǹkan tí Iyabo Ojo ṣe fún mi ni? Ó mọ wà tó wù fún mi ni. Abo rò pé Iyabo Ojo kọ́ máa bá yan jà ni. Ojú yẹ fọ́ ni.
See?
Ó rí wá tí Iyabo wù ni.
People started
In society.
calling Lizzy. 7 years said, Mom, please don't be listening to Lizzy and Johnny.
Imagine. Ó ti rí pé Nùṣó wà vulnerable, ti pé Fọlá wà
She
vulnerable.
always says bad things. Anytime I miss
Wá dé pé
comes across her
Fọlá
video,
gba 200,000.
she started shouting,
Lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀
no,
business.
no.
Wá dé stay neutral.
Wow.
Ó wá gbé wẹ́jọ wá fi mí pawó.
At this point, I
Ìkànnì
pity
Iyabo.
her husband and children. Imagine having this one as mother. No man will like to come to
Ó mọ̀ pé mi ò kí ń yàn rẹ̀. Ó mọ̀ pé má mind business mi. Ó wá ní kó má dárúkọ mo ń wú ẹ ni. Kí mo fẹ́ dárúkọ ẹ fún.
Wow.
Kó lè bá.
Wow.
Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo láàánú. Ó dẹ̀ ń parọ́ mọ́ mi just because ó fẹ́ gba donation.
How?
Ìkànnì ẹ. Àwọn Yorùbá tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá, wọ́n dẹ̀ wú ẹ.
This Lizzy is sick. At this point, she's sick. See, really? So if Baba Jesha defiled your daughter, it shouldn't be a big deal, right? I pray your daughter meets with person like Baba Jesha, as you said it. It wasn't a big deal. Exactly what I'm saying is that she doesn't know what she's saying. Wereko. Even Iyabo said it, that her son or brother rape someone, the person will face the consequences. Like, I don't get it. How can Lizzy be even saying? Lizzy know what she's doing. She's trying to get people to come against Iyabo, using Baba Jesha as bait. So because he's your colleague, justice must not prevail. Is this woman okay? But this woman claims she married to someone and her husband is seeing all of this without him. Lizzy is getting mad, you guys. Lizzy has a female child too. If Baba Jesha or any man had done the same to her daughter, would she have swept it under the carpet? It seems so. It seems Lizzy would have swept. I'm just coming across this, guys. Don't be surprised that I'm surprised. I've not seen this. I've not seen, because I don't watch Lizzy's video. I can't stand to watch Lizzy's video. This is shocking to me, to be honest. If Baba Jesha destroy a kuchi of a child, then he has the right. Iyabo Ojo doesn't have right to see anything because they are colleagues. Wow. Hey. My plan was to just tell you where all this thing is coming from, but this is too much for me. I'm telling you guys, I'm here. I'm going to just sleep here with things I'm coming across. I need to go back to the drawing table. Did Lizzy just say that if Baba Jesha slash a child's coochie, it's not Iyabo Ojo's business, and you call yourself a mother of 2 girls? What? Even if you're a mother of boys, like I can't comprehend this. I need to unseen this. I need to unair this. I need to unair. I'm just saying it for the first time because I don't listen to Lizzy, to be honest. You can see I don't do a lot of videos about her since she got herself involved in all these Facebook fracas. I'm not a Facebook person. I'm just going to say what I've seen so far. With what I've seen so far, dissecting everything that happened, the enmity and hatred she has for Iyabo Ojo is coming from the fact that Iyabo Ojo saved Iyale from her. Iyabo Ojo did not allow her to oppress this Fola Tinubu enough. And if you guys did not know, this same Lizzy Anjorin dragged Mercy Aigbe, saying that she didn't go and be friends with Mercy Aigbe's husband's wife simply because Mercy Aigbe took another person's husband. But Mercy Aigbe was not dragging her Iyale like this, is she? And is Mercy Aigbe asking you to support her? No. You are not the only person, just like Iyabo said, in their industry that has gone with someone else's husband. Debbie Shokoya went with someone else's husband. Did you see her dragging the Yale or the baby mother or the wife that the husband married before her? Did you see Debbie Shokoya take one day to drag her? Did you see Mercy Aigbe take one day to drag Asiwaju Kuto? No. You were the one that was dragging this lady every time. Nobody would have known for Tinubu. Nobody would have even heard about her. If when this lady was shouting, you ignored her and you tell your husband, Lati, go and take care of your kids, this would not have happened. But no, you have to show your power. You have to oppress this lady by arresting her, by trying to force her to do DNA for even a child that is not your husband's child, so that they can call this lady a liar. But then the 2 kids she asked for your husband, you guys refuse to do the DNA. Because you know, if you do the DNA now, it's going to show that Lati is the dad of these kids. He will be forced by court to be paying. And who is going to be paying that money to the kids? Then Iyabo Ojo came into the picture and this lady become a celebrity. And I'm talking, the lady wasn't lying when she said that she dines with the kings and the queen, because if Iyabo Ojo is going to an event, Iyabo Ojo takes her along, Lizzy will do a live video. It was an event of Mercy Aigbe that Iyabo Ojo, like, I think Mercy invited her actually, because they did a skit with Funke Akindele's invitation, Iyabo Ojo and Fola, in Iyabo Ojo's room that day. That was the offense of Funke Akindele. Lizzy dragged Funke Akindele, saying that they were ganging up to bully her. And as stupid fans calling themselves warrior, ogun ayé wọn lọ́jà. Wọ́n bá Lizzy jọ ogun ayé tó ń gbé wá sínú ayé ẹ̀. Like, how do you even fight someone? You are the villain, you are the victim, no accountability, nobody you have offended. Every one of these people I counted as offended Lizzy. Saheed Balogun, Ronke Ojo, Tony Abraham, Funke Akindele, Mercy Aigbe, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. If you don't want to be dragged, don't let Lizzy Anjorin see you take picture with that for Tinubu. I don't get it. How can you hate someone to the extent that Lizzy needs to move on if she really wants a life? Because she has changed a lot. She's not as beautiful as she used to be. She's drying up. She is drying up. And you can't live your life like that. How do you live your life chasing shadow? Because the more she's chasing this lady, the more the lady is advancing. The more she's chasing her, the more this lady is doing good. I bet maybe 2 years ago, before coming to Iyabo Ojo's corner, I bet this lady cannot buy a goat, talk less of a ram, for Ileya. Now she's able to buy took 2 rams home for her parents and for herself. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pè ní alénibáre nìyí, alénibáre lọmọ aráyé. And a lot of people are coming out saying, okay, this is the lady I was talking about. I know her as Lady Polodi, but people on Facebook know her as somebody else. This is the lady. She explained what went wrong, what happened, how Iyabo Ojo, Lizzy, Anjorin, and everything, to set the record straight. Actress Iyabo Ojo is free to associate with anyone she chooses on social media, be it Mama Esabo, Dorcas. Yeah, Dorcas is the girl, the lady's name. Fola Tinubu or anyone else. Fola Tinubu was a person in need who received assistance through Dorcas Adeyinka Empowerment Foundation, which is entirely legitimate. With public support, a house was built for Fola and her children after they were left homeless. We have evidence to substantiate every part of this claim. See, in the process of trying to make this lady suffer, this Dorcas and her foundation, they built a house for this lady. Unfortunately, Fola and her children have faced persistent threats, bullying, and harassment. See, oh, this is the thing that the Dorcas came out to write when Lizzy is claiming victory, saying that it was Iyabo Ojo that started it. Everyone started coming out from the woodwork and saying that no, Lizzy is wrong. This is what happened. My association with her was even cited in one of the reasons I was declared wanted. See, because she associated with Fola Tinubu, Lizzy got this lady arrested. She said she was subjected to intimidation and harassment simply for supporting Fola Tinubu. This is another person targeted by Lizzy Anjorin before Iyabo Ojo came along. With a baseless petition filed against me in Abuja, accusing me of online fraud simply because they helped Fola build a house, without any acknowledgement of why I stepped in to build a home for Fola and her family. Can you imagine? They are accusing her of online fraud without any acknowledgement of why she stepped in to help Fola to have a home instead of being homeless. Honestly, we're not even supposed to be here in the first place. When Fola was called to confirm whether I truly built a house for her, she disappeared, leaving me to face everything by myself. Even the officer handling my case couldn't believe it. How could I have built such a grand house? Yet the person I built it for refused to step forward or even come online regularly to acknowledge it. I sacrificed so much just so she could have a peaceful life. But in the end, I was left to carry the burden alone. Wow. May God bless all Odosians that stood their ground with me, and my manager who had never received the kind of help I rendered to Fola that went through it all with me. Even when it was time to officially hand over the house, Fola didn't want to appear in the video. Her grandmother practically had to force her to show her face. If Fola had stood her ground the way the Baba Ibeji family did, we wouldn't be in this situation where someone can just sit online and twist the whole story. Regardless, I thank God. For now, I just want to focus on my own matter. But rest assured, I will always speak my truth. Thank God that Odosian stand by me. I think that was Akakos. I love and appreciate them forever. If not for them, where would I be? May God bless my manager too. She went through it with me. That's why I can never use her play with anybody far. Shake my head. I anticipated that things might come to this point. In truth, Fola Tinubu herself should have publicly explained the reason behind the construction of the house and whether it was indeed built. However, she has expressed fear for her safety, leaving me to address this accusation on my own. I know that's something you can see that Fola is very vulnerable and she's so scared of Lizzy. And Lizzy has harassed this lady as well, this Dorcas. But her tentacles did not reach where Iyabo Ojo was, and that is the problem. So if you don't know the cocoa, the diabajo to all the people saying that Iyabo Ojo too is this, Iyabo Ojo too is that, because of the hatred you have for her, this is where it is coming from. She never did anything to Lizzy Anjorin. Iyabo Ojo never bullied Lizzy Anjorin. It was Lizzy Anjorin that has been bullying Enito Baokolowe. You snatch someone's husband, yet you are the one bullying her and bullying everyone that stands to help her. Ṣógun ayé kọ́ ni ẹni. Ogun ayé ló máa ń dìde tó máa dìde mọ́ gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti fẹ́ ràn lọ́wọ́. Lizzy now turned herself to Ogun Àgbáyé, fighting against someone. I don't understand it. Oh, so now this lady said whether it was indeed built, however, she has expressed fear for her safety, leaving me to address the accusation on my own. At this junction, Fola, it is crucial that you break your silence. The ongoing manipulation and falsehood being spread about Iyabo Ojo and others are completely unacceptable. Sometimes silence only fuels further injustice. Fola Tinubu has never refused to undergo a DNA test. All relevant evidence is with Sanwa Shitu, the legal experts we engaged to handle this situation. Contrary to the rumors, Iyabo Ojo never organized or connected donation for Fola Tinubu. The narrative push is misleading and needs to end. Iyabo simply adopted Fola as a daughter, and there are those who are unhappy about it, hoping to isolate Fola and leave her without support. Fola has endured severe emotional trauma, relentless online abuse, and repeated threats to her life. while authorities have yet to intervene meaningfully. It is imperative that the Nigerian police act swiftly before this issue escalates further. A thorough and impartial investigation must be conducted, free from any form of manipulation. Bring all parties together, collect all evidence, and analyze every video and document in the proper setting. Only then can the truth be uncovered and everyone's time be respected. Enough is enough. Wow. So that's the lady. This is Fola, yeah, Lizzy Anjorin's wife, like Iyabo Oko Lizzy Anjorin. So now, can you now see what has been going on? Everybody, to everyone that hates, because I see some comments saying that I hate that Iyabo Ojo since Baba Jesha case, because this VDM, Yomi Ikebe Super, trying to distort Baba Jesha's case as if that wasn't what happened. They, whenever they want to call about law, they act as if law is good. But when it comes to some people they like getting some certain things, they will say that, oh, the law is not doing what it's supposed to do. In Baba Jesha case, Yomi ate the law. In Wumi's case, he keep calling the law to arrest Wumi for just no reason. Same thing with Lizzy Anjorin. You are using the law to attack and harass people that was trying to help your Iyale. But when it comes to it, like down nitty-gritty of it, that Iyabo Ojo intervened, you are complaining that Iyabo Ojo is doing the wrong thing. Like, make it make sense. So for me, the dissection is that Lizzy Anjorin hates Iyabo Ojo simply because Iyabo Ojo did not allow her. She did not allow her to make this lady suffer anymore. Because you can hear what the Dorcas that has been helping her. Dorcas built a house through her foundation for this Fola Tinubu, and she was even scared to show her face to collect the house. Because Lizzy has employed is a warrior to be attacking her. And she's scared for her life. She couldn't even come out. And this Dorcas was dragged through courts, through all the troubles and everything and trauma. But now, somebody that is prominent, better and more visible than Lizzy was, like taking up this Fola as their goddaughter. I think that aggravated the hatred for Lizzy. She said it with her mouth with the last video I played for you. She said, I hate her so much. I can't stand her. This is why I hate you. Oh, that sort of family. And this lady said, she's not part of her family, because I know that Fola, maybe what other people were saying, that you two need to come out and clear the hair. You can't just keep silence. Maybe that's how she have enough audacity to sit down and make video and call Lizzy out on her BS. People with around Lizzy, they need to do something for her, because Lizzy look like somebody that is schizophrenic. If Lizzy is talking about, I have evidence, by the time Lizzy released the evidence doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even add up. And I think, like that Dorcas said, the right authority needs to actually call them. They need to, so that they can tell Lizzy to desist. Maybe cease and desist. Not just Iyabo Ojo. She should stop harassing everyone that have association with Fola. She harassed Funke Akindele by making video all about Funke Akindele simply because Funke took picture with Fola Tinubu during a December event. She made a live video on Mercy Aigbe simply because Mercy Aigbe had a picture done with Fola Tinubu. And the more she's doing this, the more these people are liking this Fola Tinubu. So something really needs to be done, because the way Lizzy is going with this hatred is consuming her. I don't want them to get to the stage of hiring hired assassin against each other. It's not healthy. It's not. And Lizzy need to actually, calm down. Someone said, oh, it's because Fola show picture of the husband's private to some people on Facebook. I don't know about that. I've never seen any picture. But truth be told, if you look at it very well, Lizzy is trying to control what she cannot control. You can't control who people try to be friends with. Because you and Iyabo Ojo are colleagues, she doesn't owe you anything. She doesn't owe you any loyalty to be loyal to you and not be friends with whoever she wants to be friends with. You can decide to be loyal to her and not be friends with who she's fighting, because you're saying that, ṣé mo bá ọmọ bridge sọ̀rẹ́ ni? Ṣé mo bá ọmọ bridge sọ̀rẹ́ ni? You can be friends with her. I don't think Iyabo Ojo will mind. Why do you want to control who Iyabo Ojo is friends with? In fact, it's really crazy, guys. It's really crazy. We can go on and on. I just wish people around, I wish both of them success, because now shop Iyabo Ojo establishment is getting burnt. We are seeing letter, threatening letter. Lizzy is accusing her of framing Naira Marley and Sam Larry, despite Mohbad crying out that Sam Larry and Naira Marley are bullying him. Despite Mohbad before Ikpayi wrote a petition, Lizzy is claiming that it was Iyabo Ojo that is trying to frame them. That is defamation. And when Iyabo Ojo file another lawsuit against her for defamation, now we will hear Iyabo Ojo is doing this to me, is doing that to me. She really needs good people in her corner. I keep saying this. Sometimes I pity her. How can someone fall from grace? Because she's one of the top there actress in Abeokuta then. And when push come to shove, when you're talking about the ones that started, making this money, buying dogs, showing their dogs off on Instagram, it was Lizzy. Because I remember she was saying nonsense English to the dogs. That was the first time I saw her on Instagram, that she's made it, or Lizzy has really come into big money. But then you drag yourself to this level all because of a man. You're now sounding like someone that has schizophrenia, someone that has bipolar, someone that needs to be taking a medication to be okay. It's not healthy. And I hope she really gets help. Seriously, I hope she gets help, because she might think that she doesn't need help, but she does. And that Lati as well, he is evil. He's watching the wife fighting because of him like this, turning herself to this monster. Imagine what is going on behind closed door. If you can get this riled up in front of camera, what is going on behind closed door? Some days she'll come out, you will know that maybe she's been crying, maybe she's been going through it. Even my Messabo said it, that she doesn't have the strength for all these things on social media, because she really wants people to say good things about her. If you listen to Lizzy, you will hear Lizzy saying that I'm a good person, I'm the best of the best, I'm this, I'm that. Lizzy really wants that accolades. So when she's not getting it, she gets really angry. And now look at it. It's more or less like Fola takes all her glory, because the parties, the events they will normally invite her to, where are those events? Salawa Beni was singing for Iyabo Ojo the other day. Salawa Beni was dragged by Lizzy and Anjorin. I said it the moment I saw that thing, that Salawa Beni was, singing for Iyabo Ojo, Mama Yawo, all that. And I said, Salawa Beni will be dragged. It doesn't matter how old you are. Lizzy is that rude. She's that person that will drag you with your hair like this. It doesn't matter. Even Koja Yatoli Bilomo. And she will say they've collected money. The way she drags Salawa Beni, I can't even play the video for you. Even when they do her wrong, I will still call it out. When Tope Alabi did not sing for her birthday that time, I called Tope Alabi out. Like, you can't do that. It's wrong. They paid you. Just do what you have to do and leave. You don't have to be bodying with her. But I get it. I understand it now. Because Tope Alabi might come sing a little bit, not want to take some certain pictures with her, and Lizzy will still drag her. When you are doing that, people tend to run away from you. And Lizzy needs to understand that. So I just think that she married the wrong one. And Fola dodged a bullet. Seriously. That is what has been going on between them. But I hope they can find someone to actually intervene. Maybe the people in their industry. For real. So that they can bury this hatchet and tell Lizzy, even if it's their industry, tell Lizzy to leave this lady alone. Because I know if the people in their industry tell Iyabo Ojo to leave Fola Tinubu, for who? So that Lizzy can be dragging her to court or using police to harass her. No. Iyabo Ojo can help whoever she wants to help. Lizzy Anjorin does not have a say on whoever Iyabo Ojo decides to help. Likewise, Iyabo Ojo shouldn't have a say on whoever Lizzy Anjorin wants to help. But in the process of helping someone, both of them doesn't need to come up with a story that never existed in the first place. Changing narratives so that they can suit themselves. And Lizzy needs to take some accountability as well, because there is no accountability on her part. Everyone she has fought with, she's always claiming the right. Even some people have turned it to a slang. Anyway, you guys, I'm leaving. I never thought I'm going to stay here till this time. Thank you so much, everyone that has joined. Please like this video. Share it if you want. And if you have anything that you want me to share my opinion on, please don't forget to hit me up in my Instagram handle or my Snapchat. And please, 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 if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. The time is coming near where we will be doing a lot of live videos. So don't miss out. Subscribe and also turn your notification on so that whenever I come on live, you will get the notification and you will know that, yes, Mama yín o. Anyway, you guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and have a blessed week. Bye.